Hello, guys. Merry Christmas to you all. Today is Sunday, and we are at Israel, a suburb of Accra. And today we are here with this team. I call them team because they are three. And of course, we have this beautiful lady among us. Today, they have come up with this nice invention sitting over here, and we are at their home for us to tell us what this invention is all about. I think they have brilliant ideas, and without further ado, they're going to introduce themselves one by one. Let's start from Mr. Clark. This is Mr. Clark, right? Yeah, Mr. What's your name? And please introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is David Nyako.
Right.
Yes, an old student of the University of Cape Coast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, we have the most beautiful lady in Ghana. Actually, I don't know her name, but I think she will also introduce herself to us. Okay, please, what's your name? Dixon Millicent Adwa, a Ghanaian, right?
Yes, please.
So I'm also Charles Clark Dankwa.
Okay. Charles Clark Dankwa. Please, did you also attend UCC? Oh, you also attended? Sorry?
Level 300.
And what program did you read at UCC?
I read engineering physics.
Nice.
Engineering physics.
The same program. Oh, I see. Mr. Clark, what program did you read at your university?
I read physics with electronic option.
So, yeah, mostly when you meet guys who come out with these inventions, when you ask them, said, oh, sometimes I dream and I have it in my dream, I have the idea in my dream. Others too say that, oh, we learned it from school. Others also, oh, from my childhood, I realized that I have some kind of talent that I want. How did you get yours?
Well, for the skills I have, like the programming, electronics, most of them are self-taught. So when I was kind of young, I was like learning with computers, programming, like with HTML. My uncle actually like read computer science, so I sort of like always went to him, and he gave me that basics of programming. So I was always wanting to do more with the programming, and as we all know, robotics takes most of its functions with computer programs and all that. So I just had the passion of inventing, and then...
So you have the passion for it, right? Okay, let me go to Madam Millicent. Madam Millicent, what do you have to say?
Nothing much. They brought the idea in.
So what do you really do, when it comes to things like this?
3D designing.
For them?
Oh, no. Okay, for cooking, we'll cook for ourselves.
Right. So what do you do to help them as a team?
Okay, something like the designing, and I help with the electronics.
Wow, this is really amazing. So the designing aspect is yours. Mr. Clark, let me come to you. What do you have to say?
Oh, okay, so I think a lot of things has gone into this product. And starting from scratch to what we see now, is actually the ideas that all of us brought together, that we could see such great invention. So my part was actually about the structure and then the designing as well.
Okay, somebody may ask, what is this product made of? Is it made of wood or metal, or made of what?
And it's made of wood. All its parts, everything is made of wood.
So everything is wood, with the exception of the camera.
Electronics.
Okay.
The electronics parts, the wiring, and then the electronics part.
What are some of the setbacks? I mean, what are some of the challenges that you faced when you had the idea to come up with such an invention?
Okay, the main one would be the items, trying to get them. We know it's not common in Ghana here, and then trying to get those electronic models, trying to put them together to develop this robot. Sometimes even financial issues, you would have to get them, and then at the risk of trying to make it perfect, don't damaging what you are going to get, because it will be at risk of trying to order for a new one, and with the timeline you wouldn't even know when it's going to come and all that. So one main challenge is getting the materials. That is it. For the skill of doing it, I think our team is way up for that.
That's nice. Without further ado, we can jump to what we have in your hands. What is this, mister?
Okay, so this is actually just a laptop that I'm trying to communicate with the robot to see whatever that we might be talking about associated with the robot. It's just some features like facial recognitions we would like to demonstrate to see how it recognizes someone's faces. And I think maybe if we're going through the robot, we will get to know some of its more features with its touch display and all that. Yes.
So which one should we start first? Is it
Okay,
this one or this
I think we should start from this, then we all get to know the feature.
Okay, so David is going to take us through.
We have 3 buttons. The first button is Clubby Social, the second button is Clubby Data, and then the last one is Controls.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you touch to the Clubby Social, it gives you 6 other buttons that you can work with, and then the first one is its feeding ability. So the first button gives you a home page to be able to control the robot to feed someone with a disability. So if the person has no arms or anything, the robot should be able to help you feed the person with it. Then the next one is the cooking feature. Yes, so the cooking feature is an advanced version of the Clubby that we want to develop. So we've started working on that cooking setup. Yes, so with that, we're looking at Clubby allowing you to be able to get your ingredients to the cooking chamber, and then you leave everything to Clubby, and then once the food is ready, it will just call you.
So how many times can this operate? Is it working on a time frame or just?
It's just going. So if you feel you've had enough, maybe the touch display is there.
Okay. So Melissa, you also be the disabled, okay? So now I'm the disabled, and this machine is feeding me. This is really wonderful, guys. This is amazing, and this machine was made in Ghana. Wow. Okay, so Millicent is the disabled now. Listen, let me have you both. Okay, so we have the food in. Wow. Okay, so that's okay.
Okay, so that was the feeding feature, and aside the feeding feature that it has other features. When you go to the Clubby Social, it has a writing feature, which gives you a writing pad that you can work with. So I can write anything I want to write.
So David, why do you have this feature? Why do you have this feature? Why do you want me to write on the machine?
We're not targeting only persons with disabilities. Like someone would like to have this with, we are not looking at it as just a small display. We can have a magnified version of Clubby. That's what we are seeking to do in Clubby 3.0. So it will just be a large display, having the same features but magnified form. So you can use it for almost your work duties, trying to planning notes, like writing. For studies, for kids, they can use this to write and all that.
Oh, okay.
So it has the feature that change color, write anything that you want to write. So if it's a work planning that you are doing at home or anything, you can use this. The clear feature is there for you to also write and clear and all that. It works.
Okay.
Like that's how the writing part works.
Okay.
And also on the Clubby features, the last part for the Clubby Social is a game that we have pre-installed onto this one. We call the Dinkra Hero game. So we have a Dinkra symbol, then we just be
This is really amazing. This is really amazing. This is really amazing.
Escape the walls. So you just have to touch it for it to escape the walls. Like as you touch it, you just escape. And once you crash into the wall,
That's it.
that's the end.
Okay. But I can see some 4 Ghana city there. What is it?
That is the point that you are gaining.
Oh, okay.
So the points are in Ghana city.
Okay. Right, so that is all about this machine.
For the social side. So if I quit the game and I come, the last 2 is what he also has. This is the clubby data, and here it fetches you some information that it does wireless temperature sensing. So you can see a thermometer there that is showing temperature. If you bring your hands close to it, you see the temperature will have to change in response to my body temperature. So if I take it off again, you see it will take the normal temperature around it. So it can record my temperature wirelessly. We are just trying to mimic the thermometer, wireless thermometer that we have. So we embedded that feature also onto the cloud. And they also have light intensity measurement also on it, and then gas sensing. So it can be able to detect some harmful gases around. So when the harmful gas level in the room is very high, it can send you a notification.
Is it on your phone or where?
Yes.
Where do you have the notification?
There is an app that we build also for the
Okay, there's an app for this, right?
that can also give you the same details that you are also having from the screen.
Okay.
Everything.
So you developed the app yourself?
Yes.
Wow.
We developed the app, and even the operating system that the robot works on, we developed everything.
Wow.